Hello, good evening. What I would like to do is go over this piece of paper that you worked on for homework that had you practicing partitive articles and expressions of quantity. So partitive articles, we're looking over here right now. Partitive articles mean some, and basically you're putting de plus a definite article like le, la, l'apostrophe, or les. And this is what we have for partitive articles. We have du, de la, de l, and de. If you have a French-speaking parent or relative at home, they might be freaking out that we're teaching you that de is a partitive article. When I was learning French, de was not considered a partitive article. De was a plural indefinite article. Remember, un, une, des. But grammaticians nowadays are saying it's actually a partitive article. It means some. The difference between this some right here and these sums is that these ones here are not countable, whereas this is countable. Okay, so what do we mean by expressions of quantity? Remember, you took notes on a video that taught you about these expressions of quantity. They are set expressions that always end in de. And you guys added to this, you added beaucoup de and un peu de. A lot of and a little bit of. Okay, so with all that in mind, let's go over this. Je vais à la boulangerie pour acheter something, pain. I go to the bakery to buy bread. Okay, so to buy bread, could you also say some? If you could also say some, then you know you are going to use a partitive article. And because we say le pain, we're going to use de plus le, and that is du, pour acheter du pain. Okay, tu vas dans la cuisine pour prendre un verre d'eau. Okay, you go to the kitchen to drink a glass of water. So a glass of, remember this, un verre, what does it look like? Do we have un verre? There we go. Un verre de, it means a glass of. So un verre, we want to write de, but look, this starts with a vowel or H, so we're going to say D apostrophe. Un verre d'eau. Un verre d'eau. And that's how, oops, that's how we pronounce it. D'eau, un verre d'eau. Tu vas à l'épicerie pour acheter croissant. Okay, first of all, this ends in an S. Therefore, we know it is countable. So it's going to be de plus les, and we're going to end up with de. If this word ends in an S, there's a fantastic chance that you're going to be using de. Aha! But wait, let's see what we have here. I see a mistake. Okay. Nous allons au dépanneur pour acheter une douzaine eggs. Okay, let's do this right. I'm going to hold down the O button until this thing comes up, and I'm going to put a 6. There we go. Nous allons au dépanneur pour acheter une douzaine. What's it going to be? Oh, look at this. Une douzaine de. Une douzaine de. Une douzaine de. Now, I just told you if something ends in an S, that it's going to be countable. But this is what we're talking about. A dozen, it is a set expression. So we're going to say D apostrophe. Une douzaine de. Je prends du thé chaque matin et toi tu prends une tasse. It's the same thing. A cup of coffee. It is a set expression. Une tasse de café. And right here. Une tasse de café. Pour le Thanksgiving, nous préparons purée. Well, this looks feminine, and it is feminine. We make mashed potatoes. Are mashed potatoes countable? No, they're not. So we're going to use de plus la. So we're going to say de la purée. And look at this sentence. For Thanksgiving, we make mashed potatoes. What I'm intending here is, yeah, we make mashed potatoes. We make some mashed potatoes. If I had said, we make the mashed potatoes, like our two families get together, they make the pumpkin pie, we make the mashed potatoes. In that case, I would say, nous préparons la purée. But that's a different meaning. That's we make the mashed potatoes. And that's not what we're doing here. We're not saying the. Okay, let's look at the last one. Tu me donnes du papier? Will you give me some paper? Tu n'as plus something? Moi, j'ai beaucoup papier. So you don't have any more paper? I have a lot of paper. Tu n'as plus de papier? Tu n'as plus de papier? Moi, j'ai beaucoup de papier. So it turns out we're going to add something else to our list of set expressions. We have beaucoup de. We have ne plus de. That means not anymore. And we have un peu de. And we could also just say peu de. Those are more set expressions. It's true that they're not saying a cup of, a glass of, a plate of, a slice of, but these are set expressions of quantity. These are actually expressions of quantity that use de. And that de is immutable. It will never change. It can never change. You always must say de. Beaucoup de. So, I have a whole lot of friends. You would say, oops, this is going to be green. Oh well. J'ai beaucoup d'amis. Even if I'm telling you I have a million friends and it's plural, beaucoup de, the de always stays de. Now this started with a vowel or H, that's why we use D apostrophe. Here, oh, I don't have any friends left. Je n'ai plus d'amis. Oh no, I don't have any coffee left. Je n'ai, oops. Je n'ai plus de café. And, oh, here, I'll give you some of my coffee. I have a little bit. J'ai un peu de. And this is a good time, the coughing fit, to end this video. Thank you so much for watching.